Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon, everybody. I want to welcome you to this fantastic session. I hope everybody's all right. I hope you're okay. It could be a good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you are watching me from. All right. So let me know if you can hear me. It's always nice for me to know who is with me. It's always fantastic for me to see and just to get a feel and know who is with me and who is not with me as we get through this extremely amazing and great session of a review of the Fastlane Millionaire. Now, guys, I want to tell you that I'm giving out free books. All right, I'm giving out free soft copies. All right, free soft copies of course, this great book, right? This great book, Fastlane Millionaire. All right, to all those, right? To all those who participate and share, I'm giving us to all those who will participate and share. All right, this session, because we need as many people as possible to come. So I'm giving out free books, guys. I'm giving out this free book. It's an expensive book, but I'm going to give it out to you for free. All right, provided that you participate and share, of course, these particular sessions. Okay. All right, so if you stay to the end and you participate and share, that book is yours. So I'm giving out that book for free. It's a very fantastic book that you definitely don't want to miss out. So, guys, good afternoon. Tell me where you're watching me from. Tell me if you are able to hear me clearly. That would be fantastic to hear from you. I would like to know if you guys can hear me. It's always fantastic for me to know who is able to hear me and who is not able to hear me. All right. So give me some feedback. Let me know if you can hear me or if you can't hear me. That would be fantastic, guys. How are you? Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning. So, guys, today we discuss this amazing, great book, The Fastlane Millionaire. All right. Now, the reason why I bring this to your attention is partly because, it's such an amazing masterpiece. It helps a lot with the mindset towards progress. It helps you structure your finances in such a way that gives you some direction in your life. If you are somebody who's at a point where you don't know what to do, or maybe you know what to do, but you need that extra push to get the next level, this session might be very useful for you because we discuss 4 fundamental principles that are going to be of great use into your financial journey. All right, so I'm going to give you a brief background, of course, of the author of this amazing book that we are going to review. Of course, it's MJ DeMarco who discovered the millionaire Fastlane. Now, unlike most people, guys, MJ DeMarco didn't climb the corporate ladder after graduation. He graduated and did not go straight into climbing the corporate ladder. All right, he pursued the entrepreneurial route and retired younger and rich at the age of 33. So now you might be wondering how could a 33-year-old young man retire comfortable and very rich? All right, so how did he manage to do that? Now, I want to give you a brief background of MJ DeMarco, the author of this great masterpiece, Millionaire Fastlane. When DeMarco was a teenager, he met a young inventor driving a Lamborghini. All right, so this young inventor was driving a Lamborghini. Then DeMarco realized that it was actually possible to get rich young. How? Because he met a young inventor, and this young guy was driving a Lamborghini. So what does he say? You know what? So it's possible for a young man to own a Lamborghini, and Lamborghinis are not cheap; they're expensive. So what does it do? It started to research self-made millionaires who were below the age of 35. Because he researched those who were below the age of 35, and he researched those who didn't have extraordinary talent. There are those who are footballers who are worldwide known, like Cristiano, those who are known worldwide, all right? But he was reaching about those who are just 35 years old, did not have extraordinary talent, and of course could live a truly lavish lifestyle. instead of scrimping and saving. So when he took out his research, something came up in his mind because after college, he was determined to get on the fast lane. That particular research he did. Now, by the age of 26, he had failed in several businesses. He tried, failed. His girlfriend had left him and he was broke, depressed, stressed. He was going through all kinds of emotions. Meanwhile, his friends were advancing in their careers, and his mom urged him to get a proper job. The mother, parents are always like that. When things are not going on well with you in your life, your mom will come and tell you, what, just get a job, okay? Just start something to help you because they are your mom. They feel for you. They want what's best for you. All right. So after college, he was determined to get on the fast lane, but unfortunately, things did not work very well. He lost his relationship, and he was poor, broke, depressed, if not stressed. And the mother was there to comfort him. No, just get a job. It's okay. All right. So what does he do? He decided to start afresh in Phoenix with just $900. Now, while he was working as a limo driver, he got the idea to build a website to connect limo companies with potential clients. Now, notice here, he worked as a limo driver. All right. So now, while working as a limo driver, an idea pops up onto his mind. All right. He says, limo drivers are finding so hard to acquire these services. How about if I create a website that can connect limo companies with potential clients? So he taught himself search engines optimization, graphic design, copywriting, and marketed this website aggressively with cold calls, emails, and snail mails. So he started to make hundreds of dollars. Then he moved to thousands in revenues in that particular year. So as his business grew, his customer base also grew, which meant his customer complaints also grew. So he was having this breakthrough in his business. The business was growing, but at the same time, the customer complaints were also growing. So while DeMarco's friends were out having fun, he was working to resolve customer issues. He was thinking, I'm making money, yes. I can go and have fun with my friends, but how do I resolve this customer complaint? Because he understood something. He knew that if the customers kept on complaining, he was going to be out of business. Now, this is a young guy. He's 26 years old. He's broke, he's depressed, and suddenly being a limo driver gives him an idea to begin to make a website to connect limo companies to clients. So there's one lesson I want you to pick from this one, guys. If you want to get better in your life, it doesn't mean you have to quit your job just like that. No, this guy, DeMarco, came up with the idea of creating a website because he was a limo driver. So he saw how difficult it was for clients to find limo companies. All right. Now, here's the issue that I want to talk about. In 2001, he sold the website for how much? For 1.2 million. Can you believe that? A limo driver who made a website to connect clients to the limo companies. After a few years, what does it do? His website was so valuable that he was able to sell at $1.2 million, not kwacha, $1 million. Now, what was interesting about this business was that the guy that bought this website from him had a lot of problems. He couldn't manage to handle the website. So what does he do? DeMarco went back eventually and bought that website back at how much? At $250,000. Do you see why it is important for somebody who understands the vision to drive it? So now what does he do after he purchased his website? No, he sold at 1.2, then he goes back and buys it back at 250,000. Then what does it do? It focused on customers, streamlined and automated some processes until the income continued to grow even when he worked less hours like he used to work before. So in 2007, what does DeMarco do? He sells the website again to a certain company for how much? For $8 million. Can you believe that? He made the website at the beginning. He sold it for $1.2 million. The guy who bought it did not really know how to use it well. He couldn't manage it properly because he lacked the passion. So what does he do? He buys it back at 250 a few years later. Then in 2007, just a few years, about should be 6 years later, he sells it back at $8 million and retired at the relatively young age of 33 years old. He retired in 2007. So he had reached his destination via the Millionaire Fastlane. Right? The principles that he writes in his book, The Millionaire Fastlane. So he's a young guy, 3 years old. So now, what is the Millionaire Fastlane? That's the question I want to answer this afternoon. Guys, if you are watching me live, I'm asking that please share this live video with somebody you care about. Please share the video. Let as many people as possible come and join us. And I'm giving out a free book to all those of you who are participating, commenting, or telling me something that you're getting from this session. I'll give you this book at the end of this session today for free. It's an expensive book, but I'm going to give it to all of you who are here for free. All right. So please share that video, invite somebody, tag somebody, and let's continue. So, what is the Millionaire Fastlane? Now, in a nutshell, guys, the Fastlane Millionaire is about simply a new way of thinking and behaving that changes your financial results. All right. So, right now you're in employment, it's a good thing. You're doing your own business, it's a good thing. All right. Maybe you're self-employed or you're an entrepreneur, it's a good thing. But this here is going to help you see a new way of thinking and behaving that potentially has a huge impact on your financial results. DeMarco in his book says that wealth creation is not a one-time event. And he gives an example. No, guys, behind every success, there is a long and often odious process. Most of you may see an athlete being offered 50 million contract. Just yesterday, we saw, was it a club from Saudi side offering Ronaldo over 300 million pounds, $300 million to go and play football, in that particular country. People are saying, "Oh, that money is rejecting that money. That's a lot of money, 300 million." But what you don't see, guys, is the years of practice this man has put into this sport. You don't see the failures he's going through, the criticism, the injuries, the heartbreaks, the stress, the things he has to miss out just to reach that level where he can offer over 300 million. He gets at Manchester United, he was getting about 500,000 pounds, $500,000 per day, guys. We say that's a lot of money, but we don't see the sacrifice, the years of practice, commitment, stress, sacrifices. We don't see those things. Or we say that, you know what, Ronaldo's been offered this money. He's fortunate. No, he's not fortunate. So you may see a business being sold for 20 million, all right? But you don't see the years of hard work the owners have put in, the sleepless nights and the rejections. You don't see that. So the process of wealth creation is exponential, not linear. Our minds are wired to think in the linear way, straightforward. But the process to wealth is not really linear, it's exponential, it takes time. So you may struggle for several years, all right, only to see a sudden explosion in growth like what happened to DeMarco in just 1 year. You may have 5 years of struggling, 10 years of just struggling, try this, but just 1 year, boom, you get it right. You are there. That's how it works, guys. So the journey to wealth is not a one-time event, all right? It's a process. So becoming wealth is like taking a road trip. Now I want you to focus on your screen, guys. I've given you a picture that shows you the graphics of these 4 steps that I want us to discuss this in this session. All right. Now I'm not going to discuss the entire book in depth, but what I want to do, I want to give you these amazing points that are going to help you. Guys, give me some comments. Please share with somebody. Let me know where you're watching me from, and I'll give you a book for free after this session. If you stay all the way to the end, I'll give you a book for free. It's expensive, but I'm willing to send it to you for free today after this session. Please share with somebody. Tell me if you're enjoying the session and give me some comment. Everybody needs some motivation, guys. So now let's continue here, guys. All right, let's move on now. So now, becoming wealth is like taking a road trip, and that's the picture that you are seeing on your screen. It says becoming wealth is like taking a road trip. So if you are taking a road trip, you're going to go on a trip, guys. To arrive at your destination, you need 4 main components. This is what DeMarco explains in his book. You need 4 main components. 1, you need the roadmap. Number 2, you need to have a vehicle. Number 3, the roads have got to be good. You need to have roads. You can't drive where there are no roads. And then number 4, you know what? Speed is key. So if you start today saying what you want to go to Ndola, of course you're gonna need you need a roadmap. You need your vehicle. You need the roads. You need your speed. All right. So now these 4 principles can be applied to anybody at any level to improve your finances. So let's get into details of this. DeMarco says, if you are going to grow financially, it's like you're about to take a road trip. You're going to need your roadmap. What does your roadmap represent? Your roadmap represents the beliefs that guide your actions like a compass. So what beliefs do you have about money that guide your action? I'm going to go into details in the next few seconds. Your vehicle represents you, all right? You are the driver of your own life. If you want to get somewhere into your life, you have to understand that your level of wealth depends on the person you become. You must personally drive that vehicle to get your destination. I am here every time speaking about financial information because I love to share knowledge. Some companies call me, they want to do business with me, but because I am consistent. I am here talking every time. So I'm adding value to myself every single time because I understand I am the driver of my vehicle. That is my journey to wealth creation. So your level of wealth, guys, depends so much on the person you become. And we're going to get into specific details in the next few minutes of how this can be applied at every stage in your life. Number 3 is your roads. All right. Now here, your roads. These are your financial pathways. There are many ways to make money as an employee, guys. All right. You can make money as an employee, right? You can make money as a self-employed person, or you can make money as a business owner. But what we want is for you to get onto the fast lane. Which of these roads is the fastest way for you to make money and retire young, retire healthy, retire happily? Which one among these is fantastic? All right. Yes, my friend. I'm fantastic. How are you? High five. Okay, I'm working. Okay, I'll see you soon. Okay. Bye bye. Okay, come on. All right. So, come on, bye. So, guys, what we have now here is number 4, your speed. Your speed has got to your execution. How rapidly you move from an idea to implementation. A lot of people have got beautiful, amazing ideas, but what makes them broke is the rate at which they move from simply having an idea to implementing that particular idea. That is extremely important. So we're going to discuss these 4 elements now. So let's get started, guys. Let's get on this road to wealth. Let's get on this fast lane. All right. So guys, give me some comments. Please share with somebody, guys. Share with somebody. Let's share, guys. Share with somebody. And I'm going to give you a book at the end. Invite somebody, tag somebody, comment. Let me know how you're finding this session. Let's start with the first one. We said, if you look at the diagram here, the diagram shows a roadmap. That is number 1. All right. And then number 2, it shows you the vehicle. Number 3, it shows you the 3 roads. And then number 4, it shows you speed. Number 5, it shows you, number 4 shows you speed. So let's talk about these ones into detail so that we can see how this can help us. All right. Now, let's get into the first one. The first one I want to talk about is number 3. The 3 roadmaps to wealth. Now, look at that number 3. It has got 3 arrows, if you can see on your screen. There are 3 arrows, the 3 roadmaps to wealth. Number 3. The 3 roadmaps to wealth. All right. Now, here, those are the 3 roadmaps. We're talking about your belief system. Guys, your belief system is like a compass that guides your life. Your beliefs shape your choices, which in turn shape your outcomes. So there are 3 financial roadmaps to wealth. We call them the sidewalk, the slow lane, and the fast lane. Guys, write in the comments. There are 3 roads to wealth. There's the sidewalk, there's the slow lane, and then there's the fast lane. Guys, let me see those come in the comments. 3 roads, financial roadmaps: sidewalk, slow lane, and fast lane. There are only 3 financial roadmaps, guys. And you're going to see yourself in each of these 3 as I begin to explain them now. So if you look at these 3 roadmaps, financial roadmaps: sidewalk, slow lane, and fast lane, each roadmap comes with a different belief system that shapes how you think and act. Now, pay attention to this one, guys. These define your end destination, perspective about debt, time, education, money, wealth, responsibility, and life in general. That's the first road. All right. So each roadmap is also governed by a mathematical wealth equation that defines how you earn money and multiply your wealth. So of the 3 roadmaps that I've mentioned, guys, the sidewalk, the slow lane, and the fast lane, only one of these 3 allows you to retire comfortably. All right. Only one out of those 3. And that's why you should get on that one. And that's the one we are calling the millionaire fast lane in a nutshell. That's the road you have to jump on, the fast lane. There's a sidewalk, slow lane, and fast lane. So now let's get into details. When we say sidewalk, what is a sidewalk? Now, maybe some of you are going to picture yourselves on this particular roadmap here. People on the sidewalk, guys, live in present. They live in the present and go with the flow. All right. They spend more than they earn and sacrifice tomorrow for today's pleasure. There are people can have money right now. What do? They're willing to go to a bar and buy alcohol of other men who have more money than them. They can have money today and they are willing just to show off, to appear to be rich and spend it all and remain broke. They sacrifice tomorrow for today's pleasure. Those are the people in the sidewalk. They are willing to hide money from their wives, their children, and go and spend on a prostitute in a hotel or in a lodge where they spend more money and possibly get infected. They are willing to sacrifice their tomorrow for a short period of enjoyment. Those are the people who are in the sidewalk, right? They spend more than they earn. You find they live in Chalala, they live in Kabulonga, they live in New Kasama, where they can't even afford the rentals, all right? They are sending their children to private schools where they cannot afford. They are driving expensive cars which they cannot afford. They live a life. They eat out every weekend when their finances can't support that. These are the people in the sidewalk. People that are living on the offense. When whenever they want to show off. Those are the people in the sidewalk. Lane number 2 is a slow lane. Now, a slow lane contains people who have a job. These are people who believe in working hard. They work hard for 30, 50 years and hope that when they are 65, they are going to retire. All right? But what happens when they retire? They end up living a life of mediocrity. They are always going to fight the labor office. They, NAPSA fighting. There are no pension. They live a life of mediocrity after so many years of working. They go on protesting, I want my pension, because they were in the slow lane. Now, people on the fast lane build businesses that satisfy 5 commandments. And these commandments are split into NECST. Guys, write this in the comment. People on the fast lane satisfy 5 commandments. Number 1, NECST. NECST. Write that in the comment next. NECST. These are the people in the fast lane. Now, these commandments allow them to make millions within 10 years. Then use the larger amount of money to generate true sustainable wealth that gives them the financial freedom to retire, to enjoy with their grandchildren, and to live happily ever after, enjoying themselves and their hard work. So I've explained the 3 lanes: the sidewalk, people that are living above their means; the slow lane, people that believe in just working hard and retire, then live a life of mediocrity, always going to fight for pensions. Then there's the fast lane, people that build businesses. And guys, I have a quote, a personal quote that I made on this one, on building a successful business. Building a successful business is like eating an elephant. How do you eat an elephant? 1 bite at a time. Did you hear that? That's how you eat an elephant. So guys, now let me explain those roadmaps. Now, I want to ask you a question, guys. Please be honest. Give me in the comments. Which roadmap are you on? Are you on the sidewalk? Are you on the slow lane? Or are you on the fast lane? Let me see who is honest enough to tell me which roadmap you are on. Are you on the sidewalk? Are you on the slow lane? Or are you on the fast lane? Now, I'm giving an example here. People on the sidewalk, they are the ones who think wealth is equal to income plus debt. They have a very bad attitude towards debt. People on the slow lane, they have a job and, of course, a few market investment because they have NAPSA and things like that. People on the fast lane believe in profit. They believe in asset value, investment in bonds, stocks, compound interest. They believe that. People on the fast lane believe in a lifetime of passive income through business or investments that last a test of time. People in the slow lane, they want to retire comfortable by 65 and become mediocrities, living a life of mediocrity, always fighting for their pensions as if they were never in employment. All right? People in the sidewalk, they live by the day. Whatever comes, comes. All right? Because they say you live once. And guys, I always say when a person tells you live once, if it's me, I think they are possibly making a lot of stupid decisions in their life. All right? So now let's get into the Fastlane Millionaire and how you should choose your Fastlane Millionaire. So guys, we are still on the third one, huh? The three roads. So we've explained the three roads to financial roadmap. Now I want to suggest to you how to choose the millionaire fast lane. All right. Now, guys, the fast lane, one of the good thing about it that it allows you to create a huge amount of wealth quickly because you have both control and leverage. It's about number one, building a business system so you don't need to do everything yourself. For example, I'm a lecturer. How do I make sure that I don't do everything myself? I invest my money into a system where my students can enroll and begin to learn without me having to be there all the time. If I sell a digital course, I simply record the course, put on the platform. People in families, those who personal finance are watching without me having to be there. If I have a product that I'm selling, I can simply put online on the system. Somebody wants to buy it, can go and buy and pay for it. I just even to go and deliver. I don't have to always be there. So think about the service, the good you're providing. How can you build a system to help you create value for someone else without you having to be there? Creating such process is not going to be easy and it won't be cheap. It's going to be expensive, but will be very rewarding in the end. And I recommend Susan Mwendamnongote. She does an amazing job in helping you scale up your business. She's running currently a promotion where she explained, I read from her page yesterday, where she's giving VIP consultation. Go and talk to that lady, guys. That lady is like a genius. She's a think tank. Go and see that lady and see how she can help you scale up your business and come up with systems that are going to suit your needs. You have a local person doing this right now. Number two, the first lane, guys, has got to do with being a producer, not a consumer. Think about it. You're always buying things from your friends. Clothing you're buying from your friends. Phones, everything you're buying from your friends. What can you offer? What can you supply yourself that other people can pay you for? This is the first lane millionaires kind of thinking. I can't always be the one spending money, making other people wealthy. How can people also buy from me? The other one, the other principle is about understanding and applying the first lane equation. The equation talks about wealth as got to with net profit and asset value. All right. You should have a business giving you some sort of income profits, and also you have to be investing into other stocks, bonds, compound interest. So these things can help your money grow exponentially over time without you having to be there. If you put money into bonds, to put money into stock, to put money into compound interest, your money is multiplying without you having to be there and pushing it. No, it's multiplying on its own. That's the kind of lane you want to be on, where you don't need to exchange your time for money. When you go for work, it's a good thing, but you're exchanging your time for money. How many years are you going to exchange before you can become a millionaire? No amount of years can make you a millionaire, no matter how hard you work. Okay. So, guys, knowing how to use compound interest is key, all right? Because this helps you to have your money multiply exponentially over time. And I always say, enroll for my class that is starting in January for family finance and personal finance. This is going to be discussed in full and to be help you out to get started with your investments. So number 5 has got to do with you should be able to learn how to use 5 types of seedling that can grow into money trees. For example, rental systems, computer systems, content systems. Content is key, guys. What I'm offering you right now is money. I charge people for content, for consultation. Look at comedians who simply make jokes. They are being hired by big companies to do adverts for them. Content is money, all right? Distribution systems. Look at Afri Delivery, all right? That's a very amazing, fantastic platform which helps you to distribute some product. All those are ways you can make money. Human resource, all right? Look for people who are experienced. People are willing to push the vision to the next level, all right? You don't build your wealth alone. You need people. So learn how to work with people in harmony, all right? But at the same time, the last principle says you have to understand the law of affection, which says that the amount of money you make is in proportionate to the amount of value you give. If you give little value, you're going to get little money. And I always say, we have at our house, we have a house help, and we have the guy that cleans the hut, right? We don't pay them the same amounts of money. And we have the guys that come to help us mount our tents. We don't pay them the same amount of money. We pay them different amounts. Some of the guys, they get in one day what these other guys get in 30 days. All right. I am an accountant. Sometimes I get 15,000 in just one day. Some people get 15,000 in 2 months. There are people who get 75,000 in just 1 hour. Whether for some of us, we get that 75,000 after several months. So we are paid according to the value we give. So you have to evaluate your value and see how big is the value I'm giving out, because that determines the level of income you're going to get. Number two principle, you should understand your vehicle. All right. Now look at your diagram. There's the vehicle. The vehicle there, guys, represents you. You are the vehicle of your life. All right. You have to drive your own vehicle. Getting rich quick, guys, is not the same as getting rich easy. No, it's not easy. It's difficult. You're gonna have to go through sleepless nights, stress, a lot of losses. It's not easy to get rich. So when you say get rich quick, it doesn't mean get rich easy. You're going to be swindled. You cannot outsource the hard work of preparing and driving the vehicle yourself, because that's the very process which will transform you into the person you must become. So do the driving yourself of your life if you want to get rich. Now, guys, there is a way, all right? Too much content can be too much content can be covered here, but I don't want to bring a lot of content. What I want to suggest to you is this: on the vehicle, on your vehicle. That means start your business. That's what it means to own your vehicle. Your life is like your vehicle. Drive it yourself. Start your business. When you get into the vehicle, steer the wheel, steer the vehicle. That means make good choices. The choices you make have consequences. Whatever it is that you are today is as a result of the choices you made either yesterday or in the past, or because of the choices you never made. So you have to steer the vehicle yourself. Don't let other people drive it for you. Clean your windshield when you're in the vehicle, which means change your mindset. Can you begin to see things differently? See yourself as somebody who is special, somebody who has something to offer to the world. You are special in your own right. What is it that you can offer to us that we can pay you for? You're comfortable posting a picture of yourself looking so good, so beautiful, so handsome. You post it, we like it. Why are you not comfortable posting that doormat, posting that service, posting that video so that we can pay for it? Why are you not comfortable advertising things you are selling to us? Clean your windshield. See things differently. See yourself as a brand, all right? Because your asset, your wealth is going to be dependent upon the value you give to the external world. So you are an asset, guys. The thoughts that you have are things. They're not there for decorations. Act quickly on your thoughts. Now here, put the headwind behind you, all right? That means putting the headwind behind you, it means you have to manage toxic relationships, all right? Don't get yourself involved into a lot of toxic relationships. You are the one explaining yourself, apologizing for no reason. I'm sorry, all right? You can't impress everybody. Can you eliminate those toxic? If you are driving a vehicle, you can't always keep on looking into your rear view. When you want to get fit, you're going to have an accident, all right? Don't keep on focusing onto the side mirror to see what is behind you. No. Sometimes let toxic people bury themselves, okay? Just let them bury themselves so that you can move forward, all right? Maximize your fear is another aspect. When you're driving your vehicle, all right, you can't just be misusing fuel, because fuel costs money, all right? Your fear costs you money. That means you have to free up your time, all right? In order for you to have different income streams, you can't have them if you have no time. You need to create time for you to work on extra projects. So maximize your fuel efficiency very well. Free up your time. The other principle of a vehicle, because you are the vehicle of your life, change the stale oil, all right? When you are driving a vehicle, sometimes it shows the engine oil levels has gone down. Sometimes the oil becomes used too much. You need to go and service your vehicle so you can change, so that the vehicle can become better and work for you longer. So learn to reinvent yourself, rebrand yourself, because you are a brand. You can't always keep on the same thing and expect a different results. No, change. Look at this guy, Kongolo, doctor. There's a comedian called Kongolo. This guy was there for many years. Nobody knew he existed. But recently, when he rebranded himself and he called himself Dr. Reverend Congo, all of us started talking about him. All of us started singing him in our feeds, and he became famous, he became popular. Do you know why? Because he rebranded himself. He saw what he was doing was not working. He chose something else and it worked. So today we talk about him because now he's it's more funny than he was before. All right. So change the stale oil. Reinvent yourself. You are a brand. You have to always keep on learning, seeing ways of how you can improve yourself. That way, you're gonna create your wealth in a way that benefits you. So hit the lead drive. Be 100% committed. You can't be driving your vehicle and you're all busy texting WhatsApp. You're going to hit into something. Can you focus on your driving 100%? Because your life depends on it. You're in this vehicle, it's your life. If you don't drive properly, you're going to hit into a truck, you're going to die. So your life is a vehicle. Be 100% committed when you're driving, because any mistake can take your life. It can eliminate you from the land of the living. So be committed. If you start something, for your financial journey to improve, you have to give it 100% commitment. Other people are going to commit themselves according to how they see you commit yourself to what you're trying to achieve. That's how it works, guys. Guys, give me some comments. I want to see your views on this, guys. We have done second part, your vehicle. Now let's go to the roads to wealth. That's the third one there. The roads to wealth. Now, here, guys, what I want to explain, guys, give me your views, okay? I would like to hear your views. I would like to hear your comments. I want to hear what you think about this presentation. Share with somebody. And at the end of the presentation, I'm going to give you guys free books, all right? This book, I'm going to give it to you for free. It's expensive, but I'll give it to you for free. All those of you who are participating, commenting, and sharing, tagging people, I'm going to check the comments and send this book to all of you, right? I'm going to give it to you for free. So, guys, the Fastlane commandments, like that we talked about, there are 5 commandments that you have to abide by in the Fastlane. Remember, you are in this vehicle. It's your vehicle, all right? It's your vehicle. Now, there are commandments you have to abide by. So, the road to wealth gives you 5 commandments. NECST. Guys, write in the comments NECST. 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 These are the 5 commandments, 5 Fastlane commandments. Guys, you must live by these commandments if you're going to see great results in your financial journey. Write them in the comments, guys. Let me see. NECST. NECST. Let's see those commandments. Now, guys, it's not every business gets you on the Fastlane. We have to be honest here. Some businesses are more dongolitic than others. So, the right route to wealth must address and satisfy 5 Fastlane commandments. The commandment of need is a very important commandment. Your business must fulfill a real need that people will pay for. This could be a pain point, all right? And solve the problem, service or emotional gap. If you can identify a need in your community, something people are complaining about, something they're not doing right, because every complaint creates an opportunity for the next guy. All right. And I like what Susan Mlongoti, Mwenda Mlongoti says in a book, How to Better Sales Results. This book here, I have this book for many years. All right. This book here. Susan says something very fundamental in this book. She talks about how you can satisfy a specific need. I think she does a very fantastic job in her book. Please buy this book, guys, okay? So now, let's go there. Satisfy an actual need. That is rule number 1. Commandment number 1, the end represents need. Satisfy the need. Your business must fulfill a real need, not what you like. It's about the client, what the client is going to pay you for, all right? This could be your turning point in your life. Commandment number 2, E, represents entry. The commandment of entry. Your business must have barriers to entry. All right, it must be something that takes time and skill to set up. Otherwise, it will be overcrowded. For example, think about some businesses. If you start today, all right, like supplying maize, anybody can supply maize. All right, like keeping chickens, anybody can keep chickens. They didn't take a lot of skills to keep chickens. There are lots of people keeping chickens right now. So the business they're going to do must be something that it takes a little bit of time for somebody to set it up. Can you develop some skills for that particular business? Commandment number 3 has got to do with control. You should have some measure of control on your business, all right? Imagine that you are operating on a platform where the server is in China or in UK or somewhere else. Then you put your products on this particular platform. If the owners in the UK die, all your hard work disappear on the server. You can't access, all right? So you must have control over your business. If someone can destroy your business overnight, then you lack control. All right. I was giving an example of Amazon. Amazon can easily suspend the seller's account on change or change the affiliation. Like eBay can simply look up and just suspend your account, and there's nothing you can do. All right. So if you have no control of your business, that means you are at risk. Can you have some measure of control where somebody can just wake up and destroy your business? It must be something that somebody can just wake up and destroy it overnight. Commandment number 4 has got to do with scale. The commandment of scale. Guys, to have leverage, you must be able to scale up your business exponentially, infinitely. There should be potential for growth on your business. Your business should give you some future vision. Where do you want to be in the next 5 years? There should be some potential for growth. You can't start a business that cannot grow. You're just trading hand to mouth. No, there should be growth. How are you going to grow? All right. Now, this is the part where we talk about how do you get funding? How do you get a grant? How do you use a loan? I'm going to do a session specifically for loans, grants, and funding. Commandment number 5 is time. The commandment of time. Your business must be able to survive and operate without you. Guys, that's the most important thing. If you can build a business that can operate without you having to be there, guys, that's a jackpot. Because when you're exchanging time for money, it slows your process. This is why we say, can you put your money in government bonds, in stock, real estate investment trusts, all right? And let me explain about real estate investment trusts, why I like them. It's because starting to invest into real estate is very involving. It requires a huge amount of capital and it's difficult. But a real estate investment trust gives you an option to invest as low as 2,500 kwacha into real estate, because you are putting this money into a company, and then that company is going to be investing that money into real estate on your behalf. So you not have the headache of having to do with tenants. No, all right. The other company will be dealing with tenants, complaints, and everything. You're just receiving your dividends at the end here. So you can create a real estate cooperative. We come up as a group, or you can come and join my couples fund group, where we are trying to build these real estate investment trusts for couples, and also this chicken rearing for couples, and all different financial financing investment vehicles for couples and single people. So you can come to us and we help you get on track, so that you can have your time. You know what? When you can have your business, we're not supposed to be there, guys. That's the business you want to be on, which saves you time. Exchanging money with time is not a very good thing. You go for work every day, 7:30, 17:30, you knock off. 7:30, come on, man, you are in the slow lane. You're in the slow lane. Use that slow lane to get to the fast lane, all right? Now, here's the final thing, the other thing I want to talk about on this point. Find your highways and move towards your destination. Guys, you can't live according to people's expectations. I have said for your business to succeed, it must fulfill those five commandments. Satisfy a need, barriers to entry, have control, potential to scale up, to grow, and then time. You can't live according to other people's expectation of you. Other people expect too much from you. It's not fair. You can't live embracing people. It's not fair. It's not a good thing for you to live your life embracing people who don't even help you pay bills. That's not how it works, guys. All right? Live according to your means. Sometimes you have to downgrade in order to upgrade. If you live into a house that is 5,000 kwacha, can you downgrade to 2.5? It's okay. Once things are okay, you're going to upgrade. If you are spending so much money into college fees or spending so much money into this particular thing, can you downgrade? If your car is too expensive for you to maintain, can you downgrade? Sometimes you have to downgrade in order to upgrade. It doesn't really matter what people think of you. At the end of the day, they don't pay your bills. You pay bills for yourself. So don't focus so much on what other people are going to think of you. Focus on what is the benefit of downgrading. When you downgrade today, what will it benefit you tomorrow? That's the focus. People can laugh their lungs out. Nobody cares, all right? The important thing is, when you downgrade today, where do you want to be tomorrow? That's the key. That I want you to think about, guys. So downgrade in order to upgrade. Guys, give me that comment. Please give me that comment. Let me see that comment coming through. Downgrade in order to upgrade. Guys, give me that comment. Let me see it coming through. Sometimes you have to downgrade in order to upgrade. That's the most important thing. So if you're building a business, you have to learn to live within your means. Downgrade on a lot of things. That is going to help you a lot. Downgrading is key. Smart people know how to do that. Number 4 has got to do with the speed. All right. But like I said, before you downgrading helps you to have a specific destination where you want to be in terms of financial goals. If you move from a house of 5,000 to 2.5, what are you trying to achieve? You're trying to save 2.5. Why are you saving that 2.5? That's the question you must answer. If you have a car, you drive a Mac X or a Mercedes Benz or a Audi or whatever it is, V8, you sell that car, you go and buy a Vitz. Why are you buying a cheaper vehicle? What do you want to do with the extra cash? That's the question you have to answer yourself. So there is power in downgrading. Don't feel ashamed. If things are rough, they are tough, sometimes you have to downgrade to upgrade. If you want to upgrade, be willing to downgrade, because that gives you a breathing space to reorganize and rearrange yourself. Guys, give me your comment about what you think about downgrading in order for you to upgrade. Let me see that comment coming through, guys. Number 4 has got to do with speed of wealth acceleration. Now look at your comment there, guys, on your screen. There's a speed. That's the 4th thing we're talking about. That's the last thing this afternoon. We're talking about speed. Guys, the 3 ingredients above that we have discussed earlier. All right, they help you to prepare for your road trip to wealth. We have talked about roadmap, roads, vehicle, and now we are now on the final part, that is speed. Speed is key. Now, guys, to get really good at something, you must live and breathe it. Guys, I am so good at financial reporting, advanced financial reporting, advanced management accounting. I am so good at advanced auditing. Do you know why? Because I do it every single day. Every time you call me, meet, and whatever time ask me about auditing, financial reporting, advanced reporting, management accounting, I'm going to tell you, because I have become so good at it. I've mastered these things, all right? So to get really good at something, you must live it and breathe it. I breathe these things every single day. Here I am, I'm talking about finances because I do this every single day. So I've become so vested, so knowledgeable that I'm willing to come here despite being scared of you guys, because some of you are smarter than me, richer than me, more organized than me. But I'm here to talk about these things because I've mastered them. So focus on one thing at a time. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All right? Once you become good at something, then you can move on to the next thing. Dabbling into 20 opportunities at the go will dilute your focus. You can't be, you want to invest in charcoal business, you want to invest in fish, you want to do this, a lot of things, they are going to dilute your focus. So first of all, focus on one thing. Make it right, make it work. Once it begins to work without you having to be there, then move on to the next thing. Make it work, move on to the third thing. Focus on one thing at a time, all right? Dabbling in 20 opportunities will dilute your focus and bring mediocrity into your results and your life. All right. So, guys, in this last session, MJ DeMarco helps us to simplify the Fastlane business by drawing an analogy on the board. I wish I could show you the diagram that he drew in his book, but I'm not going to be able to do that. So let me just conclude by saying this. If you are going to be a good driver, speed is key. Now, what do we mean about speed? We don't say you have to overspeed when you're driving. No. What we are saying that when you have a thought in your mind here, what will determine your success is the rate at which you act upon that thought, that idea. There's a reason why you have that beautiful idea popping up. You keep seeing yourself succeeding, you keep feeling good, you keep seeing things working for you. You keep having this business idea. But what do? You fight yourself because you say you have no capital, you have no connection, blah, 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 blah. Guys, thoughts are things. So the rate at which you act upon those thoughts that pop up, those genius thoughts that you have once in a while, could be the difference between success and poverty. A lot of broke people, a lot of poor people are those who postpone, those who lack the confidence in their own minds, those who don't trust that they can do it. Successful people are willing to try and fail big, but they are happy that they tried. Right? So you have to be the king of execution. You have to be the queen of marketing. You have to be the bishop of customer service. You have to be the knight of product. You have to be the rook of people. You have to be the pawn of ideas if you're going to succeed. So how quick do you act upon those nuggets, those ideas when they pop on your mind? Do you discourage yourself or do you quickly act upon them? Some of you have got amazing ideas, but you don't act upon them. All right. So the quicker you act upon those ideas could be the difference between your success and your failure. So execution is king. All right. And this is what we say it is followed by marketing, which is the queen because it shapes consumer perception, builds brand loyalty. So customer service is all about helping and supporting customers to resolve their issues, product or services that solve problems for customers are your knights. And your castle is held by the people you work with, including your partners, employees, accountants, and attorneys. Be willing to spend well on these people, pay them more so they can be happy and sacrifice for you. Like I said, if you want to improve your sales, can you go and buy this book? All right. This is done by our very own Susan Mlongoti, a fantastic marketing genius, digital entrepreneur and marketer. She does an amazing job. I've read this book 7 times, guys, and every time I've read it, I've learned something new and I've improved my business. I suggest you go and buy this book. So, guys, thank you very much for being with me this evening. Whether it's evening or afternoon or morning, depending on where you're watching us from, I want to end by saying you won't get the results from knowledge alone, guys. You can acquire as much knowledge as you like. Nobody cares. Some people are professors and they're still broke professors, right? Some people are doctors and they're still broke doctors. Some people are accountants and they're still broke accountants. Some people are chartered accountants and they're still broke chartered accountants. So knowledge alone won't give you the money. You won't get the result from knowledge alone. Make a firm decision to start taking concrete actions to begin your road trip to wealth. All right. Make those decisions. All right. So those decisions may include, of course, in-depth understanding of the field. Remember those 5 commandments I told you? Build a business that satisfies a specific need, that has a less barriers to entry, where you have control, where there's potential to grow, and which saves you time. Okay, those are the things you want to focus on this particular afternoon, evening, or morning, depending on where you're watching us from. So, guys, I've given you a brief summary of what this book, amazing book, is about. And let me now begin to give some free books to some of you now. Okay, let me read a few comments and let me give you some books. Okay, I would like to share some books. So let me go and read some comments. If there's any question, let me see. Okay, so I have Bernard. Bernard is here with me. Thank you so much, Bernard. It's good to see you. Ruth, it's always fantastic to see you guys. Says, I'm also grateful, Ruth. Thank you so much. Ruth, I'm always seeing Ruth on this platform. It's good to see you here. Ruth was even tagging a friend, enjoying the session. Thank you very much. All right, that's Bernardy. Okay, Sandy M. Molendema, fantastic. It's good to see you. Right, how do you motivate yourself on the road trip before you reach your destination? That's a very important question. How do you motivate yourself? So the question is, why did you go on this road trip? You know, like I said, building wealth quick is not the same as building wealth easy. When you start, you're going to learn some things that you did not know. There will be some risks. There will be some stress. There will be a lot of things that you didn't expect. All right. But what keeps you going, Sandy? What keeps you going is the outcome. Is the outcome outweighing the risks, the hurdles, the troubles are going to go through? So focusing on the outcome is going to motivate you to keep going because you know which one is better. All right. To sacrifice your future for today or to sacrifice your today for your future. I think your future is better. And there's a Bible principle. The Bible in Lamentation 3:27 says, good it is for a man to carry his yoke during his youth. So it's not okay to suffer when you're old. All right. When you're old, you have to enjoy yourself. So what helps you to motivate yourself is the reward, the benefit. Why are you working hard? Why are you downgrading from a bigger mansion to a smaller mansion? From a very expensive car to a cheaper car? From an expensive school for your children to government schools? Why are you downgrading? What is the outcome? What is the reward? That gives you some motivation. Any question? Okay, fantastic. Right, roadmap, belief system, vehicle. Fantastic. Ruth has been following. Just the basic itself. I can say that where we are going, there is light. Yes, there's so much hope for the future. Yeah. So, guys, okay, there are so many comments here, guys. It's good to see you. Any questions for me this afternoon? I'll be happy to respond if there's any question. Of course, there are so many comments coming through. I want to create a generation of wealth. Fantastic. There is so many comments. Slow lane. What does say? Slow lane. but going too fast. Ruth is in the slow lane. Fantastic. We all start from the slow lane, Ruth. Okay, thank you so very much. It's good to see you. There are so many comments, guys. Good to have that you have participated. So I want to send some books to those of you who participated. I want to send some books to those who participated, guys. I want to send some books. So what you do to receive your book, just send for me a WhatsApp message right now with your name. Okay, the way it is on Facebook, because I'm seeing names that are appearing on Facebook. These are the same names I want to send books to. All those of you who participated, I want to send books to you. Okay, so I'm sending books to all the people who are commenting here. Let me send this book to you, The Fastlane Millionaire, for free. Okay. If you want to receive a book, just comment in the comment section, share the video with somebody, and I send the book to you immediately. So, guys, I'm now ready to begin to send your books. So, all you have to do, guys, to receive this book, simply send me a WhatsApp message on this number here in the comment 0953979798. That's the number you have to send for me a WhatsApp message right now, and I'll be happy to send to you a book, The Fastlane Millionaire, so that you can read it. Of course, today I was doing a summary, and I was giving a few hints of what to look for. So, guys, if you want a book, send for me a message now so that I can send to you now. So, guys, if you want a book, I need a WhatsApp message right now so that I can be able to send it to you, and I'll send it to you right now. Okay, just send for me a WhatsApp message now, and I'll be able to send to you this book right now. Okay, I will send this book to you right now. So all you have to do is send for me a WhatsApp message right now. So, guys, I want to say I'm very grateful for you joining me this afternoon. Thank you so very much. I did appreciate you coming through. And I want to tell you that, okay, I've seen that is from, okay, I've seen that is Michi. Okay, Michi, I've seen your message. So I'll be sending for you the book just now. Okay. So, guys, I want to tell you that I'm very, very grateful. I'm very, very grateful for your participation. It's possible for all of us to work well. And I'm going to play you, of course, I'm going to play you some poem by my younger brother. He's an artist. Yeah, as I'm sending the book. So just keep commenting as I send the books to you, all right? Just keep commenting. I'm sending the books to you now.
On stage, asking people to live whatever they are doing through a song.
If you want a book, just comment. I'm sending it to you just now.
His presence, even though he couldn't see it, pulled men and
so I'm sending the book now, guys. I'm sending a book just now to all of you who are commenting.
With the art driven directly from the heart, made each and every member of the crowd enjoy every moment, from the rhythm to the dances and expressions. This reminds me of a story that my grandfather would tell me. That PK would brag of turning a funeral into a party so long he was given a chance to play. Like any other member of his band, he knew exactly what his role was.
So I'm sending the books to all of you who are sending me WhatsApp messages just now.
From education, love, wisdom, entertainment, and
send for me a message just now, and I'll send the book to you.
What a level of professorship he portrayed through music. The thought of it takes me to a picture of him on stage where he would perform and dramatically dance in style just so he could not get away from his mic he could not see. That was a legacy of a brand created from a single band, but yet for centuries his music keeps playing. What a legacy of a brand. What a legacy of a brand. What a legacy of a brand built with an acceptance from an audience it was made for. What a legacy that preached redemption in different formats, but yet managed to spread the message What if poetry was a brand? What if it was a brand built on legacy with an acceptance from an audience just so it could grow and preach love, motivation, cure depression, and make the listener so glued to the stereo that each time it plays, they conquer with the testimony that it gives? What if poetry is a long forgotten medicine that carries a message?
Okay, guys. So tell me if you've received the book. So now I've sent to Michi. Michi, all you have to do is tell me if you've in the comments if you've received the book. I've forwarded it to you. All those of you want the book, I'm forwarding it to you just now. I've forwarded to I forwarded to some of you who have commented.
The same way that a man of war would stand and fight.
So I have forwarded, guys, to some of you this book. I have forwarded to some of you. So just comment. Let me know if you've seen it. If you want the book, The Fastlane Millionaire, just feel free to comment and let me know. Let me know if you've seen it. Okay, that will be fantastic. Okay. So if you've seen it, that will be okay. I'll be extremely happy to send all of you want the book. I'm sharing this book to you for free. Just comment, tell me you want the book, and I'll send for me a WhatsApp message, and boom, there we go. I'm gonna be able to send it to you just like that. So I'm sending this book to all of you who want the book. Okay. Okay, meet has received. Thank you so very much for those who are receiving. So just comment, just send for me a WhatsApp message. Okay. I'm sending those who are sending WhatsApp messages. So I've sent to Sandy. Have I sent to Sandy? Sandy, yes, I think I've sent to. I'm not sure I've sent to Sandy. Let me send to Sandy. Okay, good. So Sandy, yes, I've sent to Sandy. Yeah, okay, good. So I've sent to 4 of you just now. If you want a book, just tell me in the comment. Send for me a WhatsApp message, and I send you this amazing book just like that. So I've sent to a number of you. Okay, good. So I'm responding to these messages. I'm sending the book just now. You can see. Okay, Victor Sashi, you have to send a WhatsApp message. Okay, so I've sent to Sandy. I've sent to Michi. I've sent to Bernard. Who's this man? Okay, I don't know these others. I've sent to Chongo. I've sent to. Okay, so I'm sending to all of you guys. Just those of you who are participating. Send for me a WhatsApp message, and then I send it to you just now. Okay? Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining me this afternoon. You guys have been amazing. I'm very grateful. Have a fantastic day, and may God bless you. May God see you through whatever you're doing. Thank you so much for participating and for being here with me. From me, it's bye-bye, and have a fantastic, fantastic day. I wish you the very best in your lives and in your businesses. Have a fantastic December. Protect your cash flows. Get on those Fastlane 4-lane tips we've given in this session. And I hope you share with your loved ones and those who care about to watch this session. Thank you so very much, guys. Have a fantastic day. And, bye-bye.